Hey guys, Dr. Soybean here, back with The Simpsons Part 2, continuing in the Moe's Tavern stage. And we got in the background there what kind of looked like a redesigned Lunch Lady Doris. There's Barney. And Moe with his early black hair rather than gray hair. I feel like most of the designs from this game are based solely upon Season 1. Okay. You take the bottle and a bar stool, fuck you. And we get these guys who throw their hats like Oddjob or some of the characters in Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Okay, good. Slingshot. Right in the fucking face. And Bleeding Gums Murphy in the back there, who of course they killed off. I guess because they didn't want to have to keep getting James Earl Jones to do the voice. And then we get the Simpsons arcade game in the background and a little bit of meta humor. And by the way, this is pretty fancy for Moe's Tavern. Moe's Tavern's a fucking shithole. Okay, now we get some random drunk. Would have maybe been cool if they would have put Barney as the boss here. But I guess Barney's not really a villain. Although he acts like a total fucking dick in the Mr. Plow episode. That actually really pissed me off when I was a kid. You know how when you're a kid and shit in TV and movies bothers you more? At least it did to me. Ah, you fuck. Here we go again. These quarter pumping mechanics, like each one of his attacks takes off like a quarter your life bar. It would have been awesome if they would have ported this to a home system like Super Nintendo. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, they ported Turtles in Time to Super Nintendo, which came out around the same time as this game, and turned out great. Also, I guess I should mention that Bart's wearing his blue shirt, which he never wears in the show, but for some reason in a lot of early merchandise, they put him in a blue shirt, which I guess is what this is based on. And I really have no idea why that is. Maybe somebody out there knows, some fellow Simpsons fanatic. Shit, get away from me. And those are, of course, the, what the fuck are they called? The Bigfoots that slightly resemble Homer. As Bart would say, he's one sad ape-like dude. Come out here, you. Alright, fuck you. Take an empty beehive to the face. Nice. Slingshot from Nelson. Oh, fuck you. Belly flopping cunt. Whoa, shit. And yes, you can use Blinky as a weapon. Really, that's one of the most creative things about this game, because the enemies, a lot of them are repeated, but there's like 90 million different objects you can pick up and use as weapons. And there's Sideshow Bob giving you a turkey, so I guess that's before they established him as a villain, but I think that was Season 1, actually. The first Sideshow Bob episode. Might have been Season 2. And now we fight a fucking bear. Which I think is supposed to be based on the bear that kind of adopted Maggie in the episode where Homer gets mistaken as Bigfoot. Shit. Come on, fly in his Bartman and hit him. He's got to be close. You see what he did there? He did a barrel roll. Ha ha ha. I apologize for that one. Holy shit, how much redder can he get? Okay. Yeah, and he was one of those guys in disguise after all, I guess. Which is kind of stupid. So you're unconscious now. And you enter the next level, which is Dreamland. Pretty creative. So we get evil donut men. Oh shit, forgot about those. And Evil Lisa's saxophones. Kind of like the saxophones in that, in the Super Nintendo game Bart's Nightmare. There's also saxophones that fly around and drop music notes on you. Which, of course, also takes place in a dream. That whole game is a dream. That was a game I never owned, Bart's Nightmare, but rented a lot, even though it's not that good, simply because I love The Simpsons so much. So now we get possessed. Radiation suits. Anyone gonna come? Okay. Shit, they're boxing me in. Okay, cool. Oh, another one. I do think it's cool, too, how you fly in as Bartman. That's another, some of the stuff from the really early episodes they kind of disregarded as the show went on, and Bartman is one of them. Along with Bart's El Bardo graffiti tag. And the joke that nobody knew who El Bardo was. Despite it being super obvious. Okay, now this is our boss, a possessed bowling ball. Maybe this is the bowling ball that Homer bought for Marge for her birthday. And he actually has a couple different attack patterns. Now he gets himself a set of arms. Shit. Also, they've stopped giving you a health power-up right before the boss battle at this point. Game's getting a little more serious. Alright, now I think is when he gets legs. Yeah. Oh, and starts firing missiles. Just gonna nail the crap out of him, and I think he's got one more. Come on. Yeah. Got him. And he was just a harmless bowling ball. Alright, time to wake him up.
Ready? Go!
Peace. Alright, okay, let me just clear these guys off the screen. Okay, we'll call that part 2, guys. We're getting pretty close to the end, but I will see you next time in the third and final part.